Thank you for the invitation to be with you today. I'm sorry it has to be virtual, but we face a budget crisis in Pennsylvania. Governor Wolf is doing everything he can to fix this in a responsible way, but because the General Assembly still has not passed a responsible budget, Commonwealth agencies are under a travel ban, among other measures, to conserve scarce financial resources. So there you are, and here I am. Let's make the best of it. I want to take a few minutes and offer a quick overview of the Governor's energy and environmental goals as expressed in our work on a Pennsylvania Clean Power Plan. Then I want to discuss a subject that I know is of interest to many of you, DEP's permitting process. On August 3, 2015, EPA released the final Clean Power Plan, which sets carbon dioxide emission standards for power plants and established the goal of an overall 32% nationwide reduction in carbon dioxide emissions by 2030. Carbon dioxide is the primary pollutant causing climate disruption, accounting for about 84% of all U.S. greenhouse gas emissions. Pennsylvania will draft a state plan to comply with the Clean Power Plan, lowering our emissions by 33% by 2030. That's tailor-made for our state's economy and people, protecting our indigenous resources and our position as a net energy exporter. In order to do that, DEP is listening first and writing second. We're seeking the comments and feedback of stakeholders, the General Assembly, industry, advocates, and citizens throughout this process. Our goal is to submit a plan to EPA by the September 6, 2016 deadline. We view the Clean Power Plan as presenting some major opportunities for Pennsylvania. First, it's an opportunity for engagement with our citizens and our stakeholders. A government that works is a government that listens. We're conducting an unprecedented 14 listening sessions around the state, and we've kicked off a 60-day public comment period that will end in early November. We're in full listening mode, and we're asking Pennsylvanians to advise us on how we meet the goals of the Clean Power Plan. And we'll be coming to Allentown on October 22nd to listen to you. Of these 14 listening sessions, 10 of the 14 are either in or adjacent to environmental justice communities, where 20% or more citizens live in poverty and or where 30% or more of the population is minority. That's a welcome area of emphasis by EPA, and it's also the right thing to do, to engage vulnerable populations about this important issue. We're committed to ensuring that affordable, reliable energy is available to these communities, as well as reducing the pollution that harms them. We also see opportunities for industry in Pennsylvania as a result of the Clean Power Plan. We believe that we can continue to be a net energy exporter and maintain that role and create jobs that grow our economy at the same time we cut pollution. Clean power is key to creating jobs that pay in the 21st century, and we'll make sure the plan for Pennsylvania encourages those industries that can provide it. I think there's an enormous opportunity for Pennsylvania to demonstrate sustainability to the nation. We believe the goals of the Clean Power Plan are ambitious but achievable. In terms of compliance opportunities in Pennsylvania, we're in a unique position because of our diverse energy portfolio. For example, in Pennsylvania, we're first in the nation for electricity exports. We're the second biggest generator state in the nation. We've become almost overnight the #2 natural gas producing state. We're the #2 state in the nation for nuclear generation, 4th in coal production, 12th in solar capacity, and 16th in wind capacity. So we clearly have a diverse energy mix and a rich set of indigenous resources that are inextricably linked to our economy and that are going to play a part in our thinking, along with renewable energy and energy efficiency, as we develop a clean power plan that works for Pennsylvania. We look forward to hearing from you on October 22nd on what should be included in Pennsylvania's Clean Power Plan. Now, let's talk about permitting. The first thing that I would like all of you to know is that when a permit application is complete coming in our door, DEP meets the permit decision guarantee timeframes mandated in a 2012 executive order 89% of the time. That's down from 92% at the end of 2014 due to an abnormally high number of applications we received as the economy recovers and to a shortage of staff. Governor Wolf's administration inherited a DEP that has lost 14% of its complement over the last 10 years, compared to a state government average of 6% decrease in staff over that same period. We have 671 fewer positions than we did 7 years ago at DEP, over 400 of those being inspection and permitting staff. And if that's not enough, we're saddled with 1990s technology. DEP's information technology budget in 2004 was $23 million. Today, it's $16 million, a little over half of what it was 11 years ago when adjusted for inflation. I'm committed to improving our performance, our business processes, and our permit decision guarantee batting average. We're working to streamline wherever we can to better serve the regulated community. But to do that, we have to rebuild, and that means invest in DEP's IT capacity. We're developing a strategic plan to do just that. It will take time and money to make it happen. But when it comes to permitting, it also takes two to tango. I've told you how we're doing at DEP. Now, how's the regulated community doing? We recently pulled permitting statistics for a 28-month period from May 2013 through September 2015. In that time frame, DEP received 2,592 applications under Chapter 102, Soil Erosion and Sedimentation Control, and Section 105, Water Obstructions and Encroachments. Of these 2,592 applications, 1,020 of them, 39.4%, had technical or completeness deficiencies. Over 14% of the applications were incomplete when submitted, adding to DEP's already heavy workload and slowing things down. And more than 30% of the applications were technically deficient. So if you graded the work of consultants submitting applications to DEP, like we all got graded in school, out of 47 firms reviewed, 1 firm got an A, 5 got a B, 7 firms got a C, 8 firms earned a D, and 26 firms failed, with less than 65% of their applications being incomplete or having technical deficiencies. Now, DEP must do better, but we can't very well run around permit applications that are technically deficient or incomplete. So the regulated community, which is not getting its money's worth from its consultants, must do better too. I know we have lots to talk about. I look forward to joining you in person, hopefully soon, to discuss these and many other subjects. Thanks very much.